welcome back to round 4 from the System Open 2020 in Milton, Keynes. Let's move on over to the list and have a look at what we've got. Although it's quite clear, the microphone, you can hear Matija speaking. On the left of the table, we've got Rob Carr from New Haven, UK, playing Marek Steele with Fire Control System, Duchess with Target and Computer and Fifth Brother, and Seventh Sister, Hull Upgrade and Dauntless on a Rear Admiral Chirinol. On the other side of the table, we've got Matija. That takes too long. I've got to speed that. Matija Mandurov from Zagreb, Croatia. And put the space in there because it looks a bit funny otherwise. Where's everyone else? There it is.
She will then try a...
And he's playing with another fireball. This does not to indicate that there's a lot of fireballs, but I am trying to look for fireballs that are doing well to see how they're doing and to see how their abilities get leveraged. So Kazuda Chiono with Heroic and R5 Astromech, Kovanel with Heroic and Leia Organa, Jessica Power with S-Foils, and Lieutenant Bastion with S-Foils.
So the rest of the tournament is going quite nice for you.
Yeah, surprisingly so.
So
I'm
give me
shocked
a
as much as
second here. I'm going to take...
For yourself, obviously.
Paste one into here.
You're gonna win this one, so it's fine. It's fine. This is really hard list for me.
You think?
I think it is.
Okay.
Right,
I'm completely willing to be proven wrong.
Yeah,
no, I need to scan in the code again for Matija.
Just going to do that and ready.
Okay. My list. Oh, man.
Ooh.
Ah, yes. So all my S-foils are open and they will probably not be closed for the duration of the game.
Okie dokie.
Focus. 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 Focus.
Yep. You're also focusing as he kind of edges out of his corner.
Okay. Do a 3 hard. Do it that way, that's
So double stress. Oh, no, that's a hard 3. Okay, sorry. Wind control a crit.
Alright.
Okay.
There is some justice in my mistakes.
Are we okay then with using our own dice?
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
No, I'm fine. I just wanted to know. Okay.
We use those because they're probably a bit easier to see.
Yeah, the black ones. I don't really know what the crit is.
Anyone who has signed up with either the Hungry Blood or Keynes Time Blood, please come up with the information.
Reinforce the front.
Okay, so Oikon, Chirino and Marek move out of their respective blocked up zone in the corner. Let me change Rear Admiral to RA so it fits a bit neater on the screen. Much better, and we're going to take
Pressure, this isn't it?
the closed off of the S-foils.
Backwards.
There we go. Okay.
We'll go back. Yeah. Happy with that. Good.
Okay.
Clear. I'm waiting for someone to think that I did that intentionally.
Yes. Next level play.
It's meant to be done.
Stress now, so you don't get stressed later.
That's it.
Oh god. This is gonna be such a shit show. I love it.
Okay, so yeah, we've got the abilities from Rear Admiral Chirino and Marek to be able to put through a lot of damage. We saw in the last game how Marek Steele was basically able to take a fireball down in one shot. Well, not one shot. He already had lost 2 hit
My
points.
list. Bastion.
Yeah, edging forward cautiously from the board corner and focusing. So we've seen how, as well, in the last match we watched the Kazuda Chiono play with the title for Kazuda's Fireball. But it didn't actually come into much use. I don't think he ever actually... I think he used it once and exposed the damage card.
We're going to take a foul roll.
In this case, he was dealt a random damage card.
No projectiles of any kind, right? On
No.
Just fire control.
That's it. That's all it needs. It's a good start.
Oh, there's gonna be Pio Pio.
You're going to have some puking.
But you're looking like this, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's intentional. No.
Ah. So no Pio Pio for you then.
Reinforce the front though.
Okay.
That's a good idea. And then over here, we're going to do a 1 forwards. Then the 3 bank.
Oh, there's gonna be a lot of Pio Pio.
Dutch is coming out a bit fast as well. So interesting here. Yeah, you've got all 3 of 5s.
Target lock or roll. Let's try the target lock.
Okay.
It looks like he's setting up a good kill box for the next turn here with the Imperial player, with the Imperials from Rob.
There we go.
Pio Pio away. Dice.
Yeah, those dice. So checking this because I don't think so, but it's worth a look. Right, yep, nothing. So just that one, range 3
Through a rock.
through the rock, I presume. Looks like it to me.
Dutch is
Okay,
firing
so I
on
get
Cobra
one
now,
basic,
obstructed
one
by
for
the
rock,
asteroid.
one for range 3.
Okay. It's a lot of dice for that thing, isn't it? I'm going
You've got
to
focus, crit, and blank.
target lock that one,
Okay.
and then spend 5th brother, sorry.
Yeah, with 5th
Okay.
brother. Okay, so
Kova.
Okay.
looks like he loses 2 shields on Cobra now.
I fire back.
Yep.
So let's see if Kova has range to the big guy.
Oh yeah.
So no. So 2 dice into Duchess.
2 range rock.
Please don't roll 4 blades.
1 crit,
I
1
think you
evade.
need- Okay, doesn't matter.
That
This
one was
yeah.
the bottom one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's cool. Do you want me to? I'll shake
No,
it
no,
next
it's
time.
fine. Jessica here, 3 dice.
There's 3 hits
I
from
think
Jess.
that's just 1 dice. Yeah, no rock.
Yeah. So
Blank.
reinforce, so 2 shields.
Okay.
2 shields on Sheeran.
And then maybe yes, throw a rock.
Oh, that's the most dice he's ever had.
Oh.
Oh,
1
that's
hit,
nice.
1 crit, and a focus gets converted for 2 and a crit.
I'll spend the force.
And then 1 and then 1 more.
Yeah, so reinforce just down to 1.
So 3 for 2. Yes, not great, not terrible.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm stealing dice. They live there.
As Matija points out, Matija points out, 2 damage on Kova in exchange for 3 damage on Juno. It's a fairly even exchange in this race. I'm just going to go... Oh, I not put the timer up. Sorry, guys. 1 sec. 1 hour.
Probably shouldn't lean on that. should we?
Yeah, let's not break the entire table if it's any way possible.
I'll try not to.
There we go. 1 hour left on the clock. And let me just go quickly make sure we put his card.
No, actually, I discarded.
Oh, you repaired it?
Yeah.
All right,
One
okay.
charge.
Right, my bad. Okay.
First section of the game.
Yeah, okay. Silly me.
I found it cheeky as well, don't worry.
I try.
Ready?
Okay.
Yeah.
1 less check so I don't run into a rock.
Oh, buggers. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
There's a problem I have when a decimator takes a hull upgrade and I didn't manage to fix it. I realized in the Spanish Nationals I never got around to fixing it. that I can't get that many hit points. My system hasn't been built with that many hit points in mind.
Only matter when I
So let me just,
That's a 1 forward.
I think if I can fix it tonight, I believe so. It should just be adding on another box to everything.
That's a 1 forward.
Yep.
And Kova's
I might
going
be able
to
to fix
trigger
it right now.
layout.
Give me 1 second there.
And
So yeah, it's he's still got 1 shield left. That much is true, but he's lost 3. But the last shield isn't shown on screen.
Gotcha. Right.
Is it? No.
4 forwards again.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 15, 16. Yeah. But why is it split up like that in an uneven fashion? There's 2 on the top line. I guess it's because it knows. Yeah, okay, I get it.
3. I'm gonna keep shooting at the Cova, I think.
Okay. I could try.
I'm gonna do ailerons that way.
Okay.
Let me double check. I'm gonna try not to spend too much time looking at it right now, but I'm gonna have a quick look.
Might have to move your focus token. It's pretty good to me. I will take the target lock over.
Okay.
3 straight there. And
So also be aware we've got 2 streams taking place today. Over on the table to my
focus and
right
then
is the
barrel
Firestorm Squadron Firecast. Hello, Bob. What?
Pick your 5.
Yeah, we'll
can't
do.
All right,
rear
yeah, okay,
admiral
yeah.
On
Kova.
range 2, I think.
That should be.
Yeah, so you can pop over there. I'll just put the link in the chat if you want to have a look and see what's being played over there.
3 dice, a force, and a target lock.
Yes.
These dice. Do you want me to re-roll that?
No, it's fine. Nice. Also nice.
So hit, crit, crit.
Heroic.
Yeah, nice.
Heroic rerolls with 2 focus. Spends the focus. And takes a shield on Cole.
She has 2 dice as standard, or is that a magic?
No, the magical because of the abilities. It's a 0, I
That's
get 1
really
more.
cool. I like that. Duchess. Range 1.
Okay.
We're going to target lock those 2.
2 focuses. Rerolls target lock.
And I'll spend her.
Okay.
Force gets 1 hit, 2 crits.
So that's 2 crits.
Yep.
And 2
So
crits
the
go
first one
through.
is- Okay, show it there or? Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
That's fine. 2 defense dice. Yeah.
Stun pilot.
Right, stun pilot and the
If
structural
I
damage.
execute over an obstacle.
Okay.
Okay.
And then Marek's
Marek.
got a little plink. We'll go for.
I'm missing a focus here. I accidentally removed it. Is that fine?
yeah,
Okay.
if it was supposed to be there, no worries. So we've got just that or that. I'll go for. Does Jess get defensive rerolls?
Yes.
Okay, I'll go for Bastion.
Okay.
1. You're fine.
1 hit, enough of it is there.
Okay.
The
Then
block
I
against.
think my call line
attack.
is out of every range. Out of any range. Does this see? No.
Okay, hang on, let
We
me do
said
this
no
properly.
here, right?
Yeah, that I couldn't shoot you.
Okay, then it's 3 dice into Marek. There's a reroll.
And 3 hits after re-rolling.
Oof.
Marek rolls
2
1
shields.
evade,
Shields
takes
on
2
Marek.
shields.
And now, correct me if I'm wrong, but Bastion sees Dutch.
Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's check range. I was so afraid you're gonna barrel roll out. Range 2.
I genuinely didn't see that. Fair
Woo!
play.
Okay, let's see this.
No, 1 hit, 2 hits and a blank, and there's 2 evades. So
Dice
no.
saved me there. You deserve something on that. Okay. Clear up.
Clear up.
this bit. Yeah. Okay. And if I just copy and paste another box, it should be okay. Now, what it might be the problem is...
Can you stay there indefinitely with
Yes.
player? That's a thing. That's interesting. Okay.
Okay, so trying to fix the thing about the decimator hit points not showing up properly. I found that in the semi-finals of the National the Spanish Grand Championship, where I had a decimator with.
Okay, good enough.
Hull upgrade and shield upgrade, I think. Which means I probably need to put 2 on each. I don't.
Oh, Bastian, where will you go?
Is there be a break after this round? Would be the other question I'd have to ask.
I mean, you only live
probably
once
stop
and stuff
paying
like that,
attention
right?
to try and fix this now. And one more would have the red side fixed, and I could take a look at the yellow side later. Save that. Let's see if I can upload to server. Taking a while.
Bastian,
upload.
Bastian. That doesn't make any sense.
Right, 1 success.
Okay.
Here. Okay, so I'm going to switch over to the player camera, even though they're finished dials now, because I want to refresh that page
Yes, hold
and
in.
see if it works any better now.
Yep. You got the rock.
I think that's, yeah, I think that's, let's see. Okay, Bastian.
No, that's not worked.
Okay.
How many have I got there? We've got 1, 2, 3. There we've got the bottom row is 7, the top row is 9, so it's 16. That makes sense.
That bumps a lot of options. So let's stay there.
So you got stress, right?
Yes, yes, I just
I'm thinking about 7 sistering.
Ah, okay, yes. You get to tractor token,
Sit
right?
down, Bob.
Yeah.
Okay.
How are you doing, man?
Good. Good.
Okay. So joined by Bob D.
So you
Okay,
get
so
Seat takers. How come you're not playing today?
Wait,
I work with a charity called
Oh,
Diabetes
yes,
UK,
we have it,
and today was a meeting
Will
for
you
the
move
Council of People Living with Diabetes, where we sat around
Alright,
and
okay.
talked about what needs to change.
Ah.
So sadly that was a diary clash, and I thought if I can't get here for game 1, I am sadly out of this year's Open. First one I've missed,
Oh yeah,
which
of
is a bit
course.
sad.
I kind of, I suppose you were around
stress.
somewhere. I just hadn't seen you because there being so many people.
Yeah, we've got over 500, I think.
486.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah, I think
really
it was
good.
like 500 sold, but then 486.
Yeah, well, you're always going to get the sort of 2%, aren't you?
Yeah, there's like a few people.
Okay. And then I
Did it? Yeah, I had a fireball in last round, that one, and I'm trying to see because there's not many. I walked around seeing lists that were laid out and managed to find 3 in the whole hall.
Okay.
And so I got one on last round, and this guy's done pretty well as well. He was like in the top 10 of players.
All right.
So I wanted to see exactly
Meant to do that.
because it's getting a lot of. I mean, obviously, the both have been Kazuda, so it's obviously the most optimal one.
Yeah.
But I wanted to see how well it would do against certain lists, and then maybe after this I'll try and get a Von Reg tie on, and we'll see how that does.
I have a feeling Von Reg's going to be a bit more popular than
No, a lot more popular. No, yeah, I can tell you there's a lot more Von Reg ties out there than there are fireballs, but I wanted to start off with fireballs
It gets you out of
and
range.
see because of that very reason that like they're less popular.
And the lists kind of build themselves, don't they, with Von Reg? It's like, right, I've got an ace. Is he an ace with support, or is he an ace with other aces?
Yeah.
Try and punish that.
Okay.
Whereas
Would
the
you
fireball
Aileron,
thing is
Dutch
just a
that
bit
way?
mad.
That way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, can you hold Kova?
Yeah, no problem.
I mean, if you're going to go for a fireball as well, Kazuda is one of the most obvious options for the ability of just having those extra dice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a significant upgrade for the points, I think.
This fine?
Yeah.
I can't see, so I'll go you. Yeah. If it looks good, it looks good.
Okay.
Can you?
Can I reveal the dial?
Yeah.
Seeing if we've got any crit mechanics
I
to go
think.
into
Oh
the
God.
Destiny.
I'm just going to stay
well,
there.
there's
I'm not going to move.
structural
I think it
damage
stays there.
and
That's fine, okay.
what's that one?
I'd say so. Right.
Stun pilot on
two.
Covanel.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
those are the only crits that are out. The card that was dealt to Kazuda at the start of the game was repaired using
Okay.
the R5 Astromech, so it got
Nice.
discarded.
Obstacles -1 defense. So I roll 1 here.
Interesting to take that off first thing.
Well, I had in the last round. I had
gonna get,
one which had the R5 and the title, so you could pick the card.
And then your 5.
And he never used the R5 to repair them.
touches nothing. So
Okay.
I mean, he ended up going down in a very
So we'll do.
very powerful attack from Marek Steele, where he managed to
This shot
get 2
range
crits
one.
through.
Okay.
And so it's like fuel leak,
1 dice.
direct hit,
That feels
bang,
good.
bang, bang, and
Yeah.
did like 4 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're always living on the green dice, those tile
Precision
advances.
ability,
Yeah.
And I will target lock by.
No, but that was against the fireball.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
2 hits, 3 hits and a focus.
Oh, I like that dice cut. That
I'm
is
going
very
to
cool.
take shield on
And
power.
that's a focus, so it takes the 3 shields on Jess.
Okay, that's you see Pava and Kaz
I think I've got bastions.
and Bastion as well.
Do like seeing a Destiny on the board. Such a good platform.
Well, there's a lot of them
Yeah.
around as well.
Yeah.
I can tell you that much. There's
No, this one.
when I was walking around, I saw lots of Von Regs and lots of
Okay,
Decimals.
Okay.
is that's not through a rock?
Well, in a game where variance is
That's
very
range.
much increased since 2.0
range,
came in
yeah.
and the points got balanced as,
Yeah.
as fine as they are now.
Okay.
1 hit, 1 crit, and a blank, and
So
then
that's
there's
okay.
1 evade there,
And
so
that
he takes
breach
just the
is
crit, and that's
hull
the hull breach.
Okay.
Yeah. Yours.
Please be range 1. Okay. Good.
Range 1.
Good.
So Kova
Please
reach
don't
1.
be 3 blinks and a focus.
I'll get the damage deck ready.
2
So that's 1 shield.
1 shield.
Okay. Then Kaz.
Good to get through the
3
shields.
dice into
Yeah.
Marek.
Okay.
Focus.
So I get.
You get your.
range 2, but clouded. Yeah.
No.
Oh, sorry,
Kaz,
this shot,
Yes. So
sorry.
it's just range 2.
I don't know who their names.
No problem.
So 2.
And there's 1
And
evade, so 2
that's
go
range
through.
2 of Bastion, which it is. That's a target lock.
Oh, it's when I get one. Okay.
And we get the pre-target lock by your fellow Englishman.
And Bastion
And
target
then
locks Marek.
Jessica into Rat.
Jessica firing on
Not
Rear Admiral
through a rock, I
Shirano.
get 1 friend.
This
and
looks
I
like this
have a
could be
focus. Range 2.
a large amount of damage
And-
going through this turn.
Range 4, I think you're good.
Well, he's got the Desi right in the middle of
Yeah.
the kill box.
And
so
there's
that's-
2 hits and a crit.
hit and a
Oh,
crit.
it's not pretty.
After you execute maneuver, if you
Blinded pilot.
Okay, now for all
Sorry,
the
stun
marbles.
pilot, sorry.
Range 2, through a cloud, 4 dice. Target lock.
Target lock from Bastion on Marek.
Alright.
2
You
hits.
need 1 evade.
Through the gas cloud.
Good.
Yeah, we'll
And it's
see.
safe.
He's all good.
Just.
Back to dials
I
there.
think this is all fine. Wait, sorry, what was the blinded pilot? Okay.
Yeah, you happy?
Yeah.
Blinded pilot? Yeah, well, stun pilot.
Right.
1 sec. Let me just go double check in case my cards have got switched around.
Very close game.
It's good, isn't it?
Stunned pilot, okay?
Ah, stunt pilot.
Right?
Okay.
You said blinded.
Okay, sorry. Richard.
So stun pilot then.
Yeah, definitely
It's
stunned
the
pilot.
overlap and obstacle one.
Okay.
There's a hull breach, there's a stunned pilot, there's structural damage.
Do that.
Yeah, structural's horrible. But yeah, the Desi, not relying so much on green dice,
Yeah.
it removes that variance.
Yeah. And it depends on your opponent's rolling red dice, how much damage they can actually put through. As we saw there, Matija, which is I think how you pronounce it, is basically didn't manage to capitalise on the position he had the decimator in, only managed to squeak through a little bit of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has he got? How far has he got to go till he gets to half on the Desi? A little bit more yet.
Yeah. Needs to do another 3 damage to get half.
Okay.
There's a problem I have on the overlay where I'll switch over to table camera. On the decimator, it's not the same hull and shield values as what I have on here because it was when I built it, it was like, yeah, you can't get more than 16 hit points on a ship. And I found out in the Grand Championship in Spain, Juan was putting shield upgrade and hull upgrade on the ship,
wow.
and I was like, oh my god. And I kind of made a mental note that I should fix it, but never got around to
Do you want me
it.
to read it out?
Executive over, that's all I
Yeah, 18 is a lot of damage to do.
Yeah.
Just catching up and seeing what they've got on that Desi.
On the decimator, this is the 7th Sister,
Oh yeah.
and the hull upgrade and Dauntless.
Okay. Yeah, Dauntless takes the sting out of any block he can line up with.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Giving him that free action. He's got that force token from 7th Sister that you can use on offense and defense for a little bit of a buff, and that 7th Sister ability to pass off a tractor token.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
It looks like he's got his choice of targets.
It works out pretty well for the Imperial here. Most of the fireball is pretty uninvolved in this combat for this next round. Kova is just kind of like trying to work to block, but as we said, like blocking with Dauntless isn't going to do much use for him.
Well, he can do a red 0, can't he, on Kova?
Yeah.
And I can't see the turret. I'm assuming that it's pointing left-right.
It was pointing left-right a bit prior. I can't see it now either. Let's switch to the other camera and see if we can make it out there. Yeah, it's still pointing left-right.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
So I picked the fireball dial.
As long as they
They have the exact same
yeah,
maneuver,
that's
so it's
fine.
fine? Okay. It's the same color and everything.
Yeah. Do you want me to-
Good to see those numbers as well.
Numbers?
High 400s.
Where are you going over there?
And it's not quite matching
Oh,
the
right,
record.
the
It's not far off.
attendance.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Well, I think
last year was like 570.
Okay. Yeah.
And this year 486. So like 20% drop, but I think it is more to do with the fact that like the success of last year's tournament, for example, was very much engineered.
Yeah.
And it was kind of like
she will lay up.
yeah, and it was kind of a bit the second edition and stuff
Moonwalk.
like that. This year, I do think things are kind of like leveling off a little bit, and now second edition is like kind of stabilizing as far as like there aren't like
And then
there isn't that much of as much of a fever around it as there was.
And it's tougher and tougher for new players to come into the game because you've got guys with years of X-Wing experience, and it's not fun to turn up to your first ever tournament and play guys who've been
And
playing
I
for
remember
years.
that from when I started back in 2015.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like, yes, you turn up and like someone's been playing for like 6 months more than you, and you're
Yeah.
like, oh man, he's just spanking me.
Yeah.
And imagine what it's like now when you turn up to like this place, and there's like 100 people that like you get paired up against them, and it's a bad game for you.
That is the way
Well,
you Mandalorian.
just saw young Will Watley, known as Tiny Child in our chat, who beat Ben Lee.
He was an option for last round.
Okay.
He's playing a fireball as well. So I was looking at fireballs. I saw 3 of them. One of them was Andy Brazier from 186.
Okay.
This guy Matija from Croatia, and Will Watley. And then I said, so who is Will Watley to the IQ guys? He goes, well, he's an 11-year-old boy. And I'm like, oh no.
Well, his dad's in the house, and he's a good player. He's a very good little player. He's terrifying in IQ.
He was 2-0. I don't know if he's still 3-0.
He's 3-0 now, and his opponent is very nervous about his list in round 4 because he's the list he didn't want to see. He said his opponent.
Yeah.
You never quite know how much truth there is in that.
Yeah, I mean, if he gets round to being like, well, the next round is like round 5.
Yeah.
So if he's still undefeated in round 5, it might require me. Well, I don't want to put another fireball on. I've had 2 in a row. It kind of gives like a
keep it varied.
It gives a twisted perspective that like there's too many fireballs around.
Absolutely. Yeah. You've already had 66% of them on the stream.
And the decimator does.
And it'd be good to see Von Reg in action. I haven't played any of the new stuff yet, and it will be interesting to see whether. I mean, competitively, Von Reg seems to be more the go-to.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like I say, I've seen a lot more of them.
Yeah.
I've even seen someone playing 3 in the list.
Oh wow.
Yeah. He wasn't doing well. He was down the bottom tables, but I did see it.
All of your list.
Yeah. Let's do Marek on.
Okay.
He's making his friendly local gaming store happy. Hopefully.
My damage pile, so I get 3 dice.
Sounds good.
Okay.
First time we've had to deal with it.
Here we
Yes,
go.
man.
Just one.
So just one hit,
Just one. Yeah.
and then 1 evade. And that's how you win a game. It's just keeping Kova involved and keeping shit shooting at him rather than the other
dice
ships.
because one dice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
1, 2, and a crit,
So
and
that's a
1
hit and a
evade.
crit.
Hit and
No,
a crit.
wrong deck. Hit and
The disabled power regulator.
Oh.
How much life does that thing have? Who knows?
Unos.
Potentially not a disaster for Kova. Position is in.
Range 2.
I
He's
think
got
it's
4 damage
range
cards,
two.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, didn't get updated.
So only 1 force, right?
I've got Rear Admiral's ability though.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So
There's 2 focuses.
And she's dead, but let's
Hit
see how
and
much.
crit, and
Yes.
blocks 1, but takes the crit anyway.
Direct hit.
And that's a direct hit.
quite dead.
Off he goes.
Yep.
Okay, then Kaz, 3 dice into him.
So Kazuda firing on
I think
Shirano.
it's 2, but let's.
Is
But
the
it's
rock
through a rock.
there?
Yes. Range through a rock.
Range 2 obstructed, and you've
1.
got 2
So
focuses
you
and
get
1 hit.
dice.
One more.
1 goes
Okay.
through.
Yes,
So we'll get 2 more to get half points on
rear
Shirano.
force.
Yeah.
He's got
Yes,
another action in a
4
good spot
dice,
there.
1 reroll.
That could have been it.
There's 2 focuses, become 4 hits.
4 but 3 with the ring.
Good.
Yeah,
How
and
many
takes
left?
3 because of the reinforce.
Jeez.
So that gives half points.
Okay. And
7
since
hit
it was
points
battle,
left.
Since it was a card was dealt.
Yep.
Okay, and then maybe no.
Alright. All done?
All done.
And they go back to dials. So good turn there for
The dead thing, right?
Matija
Didn't think of that.
for having
Yeah.
only given up Kova in exchange for quite a bit of damage on Shirano.
Kova was obviously what Matija was going for. Scoop the points out of Kova, and Kova's such a pain if you leave Kova around.
Yeah.
Kova's a him?
Is it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
No.
Let's Wikipedia this.
Or go for a gender neutral pronoun
Yeah.
in the modern
I
style.
guess. Let's have a look. I think it's a lady. Let's have a look.
So Marek is on 1 health, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I really need to shoot Marek then.
Maybe.
Maybe not.
It's up to you.
A human female.
There we go. It's a
Okay.
she. Okay. I've learned something.
Yeah. Okay. Right, was the pilot of the ship that landed at Maz's castle in.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, hence flying a shuttle.
Yeah, the big one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's it called? Rebel Transport.
Transport, yeah. They've got one of those inside Galaxy's Edge. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah. Have on the plan to visit next year.
I'm not going to say any more about it because just you don't want spoilers.
Did you buy your lightsaber?
My son bought his lightsaber.
How
and
much?
I stood behind him. $200
on top of like the park entry.
Oh
and
yeah,
everything like that.
yeah. I mean, Disney is outrageous now. I mean, it is expensive. There was a time when Disney was expensive, but actually pretty good value given how much entertainment you got.
Yeah.
Now it's just very expensive.
Yeah.
But Galaxy's Edge, for anybody who loves Star Wars, it's not an if, it's a when. It is fabulous, absolutely phenomenal. And they're just taking the whole theme park experience just to a whole new level. They've learned a lot from the Harry Potter stuff at Universal.
Yeah.
And done better.
Yeah.
And it is absolutely fantastic.
Wow. Okay. Wow, they cost that much. Oof.
Well, the 2-week ticket is about $400.
Yeah.
And then there's the lightsaber experience and then a droid building experience as well. Which I mean, you can spend a fortune.
I'm just
very
adding up. I'm adding up in my head now. My eyes are rolling.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no!
But it's the lightsaber building experience is quite a thing.
Okay. Do you feel afterwards that the actual lightsaber prop you get is
that is not $200 worth?
No.
No,
I
but
figured
the experience of building
it's the experience you're paying
is
for. Obviously.
Pretty phenomenal.
Yeah. Okay. The only thing I would say is I've seen the videos of it, and I didn't like the options they had for building it. Like I felt like they were kind of like a bit restrictive. There was like I don't know, like the nature ones where it's like kind of like made of wood and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you Sith, and then there's like the Jedi, and then there's like one other one, isn't there? There's like 4 of them.
Well, if you've seen it, you'll know how you end up with that particular lightsaber. You know, it's not.
I've not seen it all the way through. I've seen how like at the beginning you have to pick. And it kind of like works out.
But it will take me by more surprise when I fail it.
And the acting. I mean, obviously those guys are well practiced.
Yeah,
they've done it 1,000 times and more. But the performance from the cast members presenting it is really good. It's really. If you've ever written Jedi as your religion on a census form, like some people might have, it is absolutely the place to be.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So closing in on the decimator here, Marek is kind of loose in the back of the resistance formation.
And I'm feeling a bit nervous for the position for Matija. Because he's now surrounded on 3 sides.
The shield I took myself.
I mean, all the Imperials are still to move.
Yeah.
I'm going to do...
But yeah, he's got himself into a pretty bad position. Duchess is also got a couple of options, but it looks like she goes straight.
I would not. Yes.
Doesn't use the ailerons.
I'm a little bit surprised by that.
Yeah.
I might have taken the one bank and then accepted
Let's see
the
what
crash.
the Rax what the Chirino's doing, because might. Oh.
There we go. He's smarter than me. Yeah, so he's got force on there. So
that's all I need. Yeah. If I live long enough to find out.
Yeah, so he gets to fire first on Jessica.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if Chirino manages to come round far enough to get arc on Jessica as well.
Yeah, he's done the hard 2.
Yeah.
Has he? No, that's on Marek.
That's Marek.
I think it's a block. I think we need to move.
Marek might be a bit uncomfortable there.
They're going to mark the fireball.
No, you're good.
Well, good is subjective, isn't it? Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm going to leave that there.
I mean...
That is good flying by Matija.
Actions there.
Really? He's not going to...
target lock. go out in glory.
He could barrel roll, couldn't he?
You can barrel roll to avoid one of the shots, but that'll leave him unfocused for the other. I think you do the barrel, surely.
Okay.
No, I guess not.
Target. Oh, okay. Yeah, trying for the points on Jess. Fair enough.
Move, please do. Thank you. Why do all my games appear to end up on my opponent's side of the board?
Your turn.
Right, and yeah,
I go
Shirano
over there
turns
and
around with the free turn, gets arc on pretty much all the resistant ships.
Yeah.
Unobstructed to both Kaz, Zuda and Jessica.
That's
that one, okay.
Hello, Julie.
Shot.
I've got an action here.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm just thinking of.
Now, and obviously Marek and Duchess firing first. You might try with Marek first. I don't know, because Zuda's got a focus. Bastion's got.
I'm going
what is that
to
blue token there?
coordinate Marek at range 2.
Passes coordinate
Oh, okay.
I could do that.
from Shirano.
No. That's very close. Going to pin that for me.
Did we do something wrong?
No. I'm just wondering what that token is.
So that one is target lock
Yeah.
from him.
Can you
Okay.
pin that, please?
Yeah, that blue one is Bastion's lock. Yeah.
Don't count, so no.
There's so many
So we're
different
doing
target
this.
locks.
Okay.
People are really
Yeah.
creative with them.
So we're going to do focus and barrel roll.
Okay.
So he coordinated an action to Marek, and Marek is going to focus barrel roll. He's got the target lock on Jessica. I'd have gone backwards.
Very nice. Thank you.
Does that help?
I mean,
I guess
you
he's
don't
still
see
got
me.
arc.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Okay, shooting.
Okay.
But he really wants to try and delete Jess this
so
turn, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 dice.
Yep.
So he's going to try with Marek first.
Nice.
Oh, that's tempting.
That's
Spend
2
it.
focuses
Live
and a hit.
dangerously.
Who's the lock on?
This one on here.
Yeah, he's not spending. Try and keep Marek alive.
He's thinking about it right now.
No, leave it at 1. You're going to do 4. Your average 2.
Dispel
I
what's
can
in front of
average
you,
two, I'll go
as they
1.
used to say in Warhammer. No, he's not doing it.
One focus.
Blink.
Takes
Blink
a
it.
shield. Oh,
Um,
Bastion here. Oh, right, okay.
Do Duchess.
Okay.
Whoops,
range
too
1
many.
of Jess.
Now 2 hits, 2
She
blanks.
doesn't have a target lock.
Okay. 1, but it's
Crit.
And that's a fuel leak.
Others are a crit. Okay.
okay.
Range
So he
2,
fired with Marek
and,
onto Bastion.
Rear Admiral at the same target.
And you only have
Craziness. Okay, so Shirano fires on Jessica, 1 hit
Still alive.
and 1 evade.
Kill that. Okay.
Okay,
Ah.
guys. 4 dice. 3 dice.
I thought
I
you
think it was a
all out on
mistake
Jess.
to
So-
change
so-
targets with
Yeah.
Marek.
Yeah.
This wasn't spent.
2 hits,
Spend the
1
force.
focus,
One.
spends the force, takes 1.
Jessica Power.
Feels like mid-game,
Yeah.
but they're kind of on the fringe of the end game now.
I
because
kind of
there's
feel
so
like
much damage.
it's spinning into Matija's favour,
I need to see rerolls.
as he's going to get half points on pretty much
1 reroll.
all of the ships.
Hold us.
And he might even
We
take
need
the
to move
Duchess
this
down this
I've
attack.
got this.
Okay, let's just see if it's debatable.
So he's got rerolls.
Depends on if.
Yeah.
Do we need to call a judge for
Yeah,
this?
do a judge.
Judge! Judge! I hope I roll.
Oh, come on.
I want to let go of this.
I know. Judge!
He's got the man himself.
I don't know where they all are. They must be. I can't even see any, apart from Vince.
The problem is if it goes down, it's gonna lose a bit of wiggle room.
I don't know.
Okay,
Hello.
is this range 1 of because of this? Because we need to move.
We need to check
lower
for
one.
reroll.
Just reroll.
It's awkward because it's on the thing.
Yeah, because it's on top of that. Oops.
Yeah, I think maybe if it falls down, it gets the millimeter it needs.
See, now the nubs won't count.
Okay.
Not on range checks, anyways. They used to. I'll double check. I'd say it's a range 2.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
It says range 2.
Exorcist.
Just place it here. It's fine.
I would agree with that
nice.
call. It
Power.
doesn't really matter what I think.
Right, so gets 3, spends a force for 4, spends focus for 4.
Stream dice. Stream dice. You got it? Okay. Nice. Still alive.
I'll take that.
takes
Yeah, survive.
1 hit point left on Duchess, 1 hit point left on Marek Steel,
Okay.
7 left on
4 dice.
Shirano.
Are we ready for this?
No.
I'm not in the
This is Bastion, I guess, on Marek. And Marek rolls 1, spends the focus to block 2, and no damage on Marek.
So 1 damage left, 1 damage left.
Yep, that's
That's
right.
all they need. What more do you want? Oh, thank you.
Okay, back
And
to
he's
Dials.
stressed, right?
He is
Oof.
stressed, yes.
This is really, really interesting.
Yeah, it's not gonna. I mean, Chirino is gonna be a bit uninvolved in the next round. Stressed, facing the wrong direction. One maneuver, even doing the shortest maneuver he can, he's still gonna be quite a way away. Range 3
I didn't
minimum
think you should be there to take that shot. That's why.
from any of
he went over
Matija's
there.
ships.
Stayed alive for that. I guess.
Well, and it's fairly predictable as to where
if
he's
you
going to
don't
want to
spend the
be
focus,
if
you
he's
die.
going to stay even slightly engaged.
Yeah, it's gonna go like a 1 bank or a 1
Yeah.
straight, huh?
And
Is it
And
2
he's
banks of
stressed as
blue
well.
on that?
He is
I
on the
think
next
it's the
layer.
one from memory.
And there's one that's like, there's one that's
Everyone's
weird.
unhappy.
So only bank he has blue is 1, right?
That's his done.
Thank you.
Just checking the dials on the tie advance there.
Yeah, so 1 bank on the decimator. "20 minutes left in the round.
I don't think this will go to time.
I don't think so. I think it'll probably be in this next round. I think Matija is going to mop up Marek and Duchess, and then basically bring round all 3 ships to fire on Shirano. Probably going to lose Jessica.
Yeah,
Is that?
That's really spectacular.
yeah, I can totally see Jess is going to go.
I need to remember. So, well, you would suffer one.
All hits are crits.
Yeah.
After I suffer a hit, I get the hit, but that's also okay.
Okay, so you take anything to die, essentially.
Yes.
But you can repair that now, potentially.
I can repair that, yes.
Oh, and they've both got
And I
those.
really
I've just seen the. Ah, no, they're your damage cards. Okay, the nice,
problem is if I
nice
repair, I
coloured
don't
ones.
Well, I had a situation where someone took
blocks,
some of my damage cards away from the table,
Oh,
and so I was like, okay, I need to make sure there's no mistaking my damage deck for their own damage deck.
okay.
Which is why before in first edition they had a sticker on the back, so
Yeah.
it could be easily distinguished that there was like this was a special damage deck.
Yeah.
But technically speaking, that's against the rules because it's like marking it.
Yeah.
And so, like, if for some reason I didn't get them perfectly centered,
Yeah.
then
Theoretically, somebody who's
people
played
could
before.
sit there and go,
yeah.
"All right, I remember the ones that are like this one that's a little bit closer to the left
Yeah.
is a direct hit and stuff like
Yeah.
that." So, when it comes to second edition, I tried to avoid doing that, and then it bit me in the butt when someone took a couple of cards away for a game without
Yeah.
us realizing, and then. Came,
have to
and
repair.
so I said, right, I've got to try and get my hands on these coloured damage decks.
Oh, yeah. He's going for the,
and it's going to be
the turn. He might be struggling to stay
Repairs
out.
the
Okay.
Yeah, so still hits a crits.
Yep.
How many's he got left? Or she?
Repairs the fuel leak.
most of my list is
Still got the hull breach.
Okay.
Ugh, that's a bum.
That sounds fun, isn't it?
Yes. By this.
Bumped into
Okay.
Bastion. No, Jessica. Sorry, Bastion's the one that's following the. No, it's not. Bastion's a 2.
Yeah, yeah.
Jessica 3. Jessica's a 3.
Yeah, just because the 3.
Yeah, it's a 2. It's like a 4 or something. No, it's a 2. Right.
What's he going to do? He's got his force. He's going to lock Jess, isn't he?
That's his, is it? That's going to suck.
I hope yes. And it's perfectly in the middle, so reinforced shenanigans.
Yeah. So right now, you've got Bastion
No,
firing
I think
on
I think
Shirano with a target lock.
Yeah, I think you're right. 'Cause
Oh yeah, it's this. Unless they complain, it's this.
I'm sure it
No,
was
no,
that.
it's fine.
Yeah.
If they complain, then we find out.
Let's do
And these guys are both
target
3-0, I'm
lock,
assuming.
'cause I
Yep.
need to kill that thing. There's
Yeah.
no way you can get anything at least.
Yeah, the undefeated section of the draw is fierce.
So we're going to do...
It just looks.
Yeah.
Every table is just like, whoa.
Well, you've got on the other stream, you've got Ungaro from.
okay.
Yeah, remember from.
I
You
do.
commented his game
I
in
do
the European
indeed. Yeah.
Championship.
Yeah.
Maybe,
He was in third place after 2 rounds.
Okay.
Just doing a big
You had
three.
top 3 after round 2 was Phil Pond from Firestorm.
All right. Yeah.
Oh,
Good play.
He's playing Boba
I was
Fett,
like, whoa.
and he did 200
Sound good, that
victories.
way.
Yep.
The only person to do 2 back to back. And then Damien with his crazy list, which I'm sure you've seen on Facebook.
I haven't caught up with that one.
Right, it's a bit weird. And then you've got why is my microphone so low? Then you've got Ungaro.
Okay.
Yeah, and I can't remember
Yeah,
what
he's a
Ungaro.
cracking player, Zungaro.
Shall I have a shit back? That seems like an idea.
So let me see if I can find Damien's post.
And Marek.
I've just got an action over here. Let's do evade, because it's not bad, right?
Look at that. Duchess has
You're
placed
really
herself right
afraid
in
of
front
this
of
thing,
Jessica,
Okay.
and well,
Could we move... Just tilt Bastion actually would work.
and it looks like Marek's going to end up in front of Kazuda.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what we've got here is we've got, and neither of them can fire. Not Duchess, ni Marek.
Pointy ships.
We built these things, FFG.
No,
And then Kazuda, Kazuda fires on Marek, hopefully gets 1 damage. Maybe not, but who knows. Jessica fires on Duchess, and then Bastion's got target lock on Chirano.
yeah, it's splitting the fire, but you'd
But
absolutely take that engagement.
Yeah,
wouldn't you?
exactly. I mean, that's as things lay right now, that's his best option. Here we go. So he's got 2 6 and 2 fangs.
Yeah. 2 skits and 2 fangs.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Fenral,
Need a laser probably.
that's the Cartel Marauder or something like that, and Cartel Marauder, and
He bumped. No, he didn't bump.
I don't know what Jush Kukurov could be.
Joy Rekov.
Your only shot.
That'll
Is
be
that
Joy
new-
Rekov,
is that one of the
yeah.
new ones, right? Okay.
No, Joy's
Confirmed
been
before, I get
was around in 1.0 and he was around in
Really?
2.0 on Reese. Yeah. But you don't see him played very
I
often
can place it.
because Terok was always the better choice if you were taking a second fang.
Yeah.
And it's pretty brave of Damien to go with Joy Rekov. I mean, he
Okay.
does get played, but he's by no means popular.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay.
And it I guess it solves a lot of the problems that the 4-skick and 2-fang list that's going around has.
Yeah.
Target lock it then.
2 hits, Spencer target lock on Duchess.
And we'll spend the 4.
Oh no, this is Chirano firing, and you get 1 focus.
I'll just spend the way. Okay, so that's 2. Stand pilot.
There's a stand pilot
Damage sensor array.
and damage sensor array on Jessica Pava, right?
Shots. Now it's
Yeah.
And that saves Duchess
It does.
and makes things a little bit more difficult for Matija. And this has not got arc.
Yeah, I know.
I think that was that.
We need a judge.
Looks good to me, but you can never tell with the parallax.
Judge! Thank you. Arc.
Is this enough?
Yeah, that's a really close one.
Okay. So if the fireball can
Fireball, man. Yeah,
shoot, do me a favor and please hold all the ships.
okay. Do we need to move Bastion?
We'll tell you in a second.
Okay.
Yes, please move Bastion.
I'll hold, you move.
Thank you so much. You're holding.
Yes?
Yeah.
So this is
Filippo and his steady hand.
no shot.
No, no arc.
No.
So Rob got a lucky round out there, managing to take Jessica off and avoid shots on both Duchess and Marek, keeping them on the board and locking in those points for another round. And now Bastian fires on Chirino.
Wow, okay.
Oh, wow.
Crit hit.
Wait, you get the dice. Range 3.
Range 3.
I'll take a dice.
Yeah, no reinforce this time.
Alright.
And a focus.
So, hit.
He's already spent the force, I guess.
That's a fuel leak.
So you get a hit.
Oh.
So after you suffer a crit, suffer 1 damage.
Oh, hull breach, wait.
And then before you would suffer 1 damage, suffer that much crit damage, so that one's a crit.
The hull breach
And
makes it
then
a
that's
direct
double damage.
hit.
And that's a crit as well. That's a crit as well.
No, I've done that one.
No, but now for the direct hit.
Oh, oh Jesus.
And that's a console fire.
Okay.
Right, so that's, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
11,
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage
So
cards.
3 left.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Okay.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
2, okay.
2 hit points left.
Okay, let's go again.
That was a big deal.
Yeah. This is so swingy. It's an exciting
Bang
game.
your dice.
Okay.
A lot of
And,
pressure
did I
on the
spend
fireball
target
to do the
lock?
sweeping
I
up
get
now.
it again
Yeah.
because of... No, wait, did I spend the target lock? Did I spend the target lock?
Didn't you roll natural?
Shit. Okay. Are you okay with me?
I think you rolled natural,
Okay.
but you get it back anyway. don't you?
Range 3.
Oh. I don't think.
I think I didn't spend it, right?
He rolled 3 hits,
Okay.
right?
If
2 hits
they
and a
tell us
crit.
we-
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll
And so they're discussing about whether or not he spent the target lock now.
Yeah.
Because of Bastian?
What's the present policy on telling them?
Oh no, we don't.
I thought that was right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know either way, to be honest with you.
No, that's another reason not to try and tell them, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
but,
it doesn't help if you get it wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got those
It's
two
because
up.
he gets
2 shields down, but yes.
Oh, yeah.
he gets a target lock back because the damage card dealt to it.
Okay.
Or what? I don't know. I'm not quite sure what the actual reason for asking was.
Oh, you're actually at 1 left. No, how 2, okay.
Not
The
sure.
question just needs to take a shot.
Did he spend the target lock? No, because he didn't have to re-roll anything. He came out hit crit.
And the interesting thing is that you could run for points at this stage, but that would be so risky with 12 minutes to play.
Keep taking the wrong dials.
What we're talking about playing, running for time for the Imperial.
Yeah.
Because he's ahead by like 8 points or
Yeah.
9 points.
And he's in a position where getting more points out of the
No, just
resistance will be
checking
quite hard work.
Yeah. I mean, there's not any, and he's so fragile right now.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
1 hit point on anything is like to kill him. He's still got that hull breach.
Yeah. And what's he going to do there?
Bastian takes a turn to the left.
Yeah.
Focuses. Still got his target lock.
A 2 turn would be a nice bump for the Desi at this point,
Your ships.
but it leaves him with not a lot of options against the K turn next time.
Happy with that?
Nobody's doing so anything is fine.
Oh, Marek's nervous there.
Tell him
He's
I
really
cocked up.
nervous.
Yeah.
I'm going to focus and roll again.
Okay. Oh, it's gotta be another judge call.
You've got it
he's
this
not
time,
escaping
so I'm
that
going to
arc.
go far away and let you have the shot. Decimator does 4.
You still have hull breach, right?
Oh,
And 2 stun
he
pilots.
is trying to run, I think.
Don't remind me.
It's more for me than you.
Yeah, well, Duchess is not engaged this round.
Well, if he does the
Does it have a talent
1
roll?
bank and then... Well, if he does a 1 bank and a hard 2, where would that get him to?
If he's got ailerons, right?
Yeah.
I guess. That would put him more or less facing the Decimator. with a bank, and then 45 degrees,
the
and then
theoretical
90 degree.
limit
He'd
of
probably
the
have
damage I
arc
could
on,
do without killing a ship.
Bastion, true.
That's a lot of damage that you did in one thing. So reinforce.
I'm going to die, so if I'm going to die, I'm going to take you with me.
Okay.
Rotates the arc forward to back.
Yeah, she's going to aileron.
She's going to aileron first. Okay. Oof. I don't know.
One corner.
One hard.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Lovely, lovely, lovely.
And target lock Bastion.
And target locks on Bastion. Bastion with
And you can shoot.
5 hit points left. 1 shield, 4's hull.
He's got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
Marek's not involved. So, Chirino on Bastion
Force.
with a target lock
Forces with
and
me.
a force.
Oh, yes.
Uses the force to get 3
Oh dear.
and 2.
Oh,
You can kill it.
that's sort of the plan.
Okay. Range 2.
2 blanks. So now,
Hold on, I should have console fired.
Yes.
This.
Okay.
Let's
Just roll.
so the console fire is being rolled now as they've forgotten to do it.
Okay.
Off the.
hit,
So he takes the hit.
Yeah,
So
It's going to be face up.
Oh, okay.
stun pilot.
Another stun pilot.
Doesn't matter. Okay.
Not dead.
Just need to survive this shot.
Ah,
Reroll.
Wow, this is so close.
and then I'm going to target lock those two.
Target locks the 2 blanks. Duchess on Bastion gets 2 focuses, spends the force from the gunner,
Oh shit, wait. Oh yeah, spend.
spends the
Okay.
focus for 2, takes
Carr,
just 1,
3
right,
dice.
on Lieutenant
Yeah.
Bastion?
Oh,
He's
yeah.
not taken the card yet.
Range 2. 3 against 3.
I think he's forgotten to
Oh no,
do it.
it's just, was it just 2? He had 2.
Oh no, he had two hits,
yeah.
2 evades. Yeah.
And there's 1 evade against 3 hits. And that's a dead ship. Marek
So I need
steal.
to
And I
do
think there's
one
another
now.
dead ship here.
with 6 dice, right?
Yeah, then it's Duchess versus the
He'd be
world.
very
Go.
unlucky not to bring this home.
Oh!
I've
Rerolls.
cursed him.
Okay.
And he's got a 1 crit. And
Hit crit, I think.
hit and crit. So it's dead.
Wow.
And Duchess down to 1 hit point. Come on, take that point. Take that ship off the board.
Swung hugely
So
with
Duchess is how
that,
many points?
just in terms of the number of ships.
How much
Yep.
is she worth?
166 to 131 is the current
And-
score. Kazuda undamaged.
Okay.
6 minutes to go in the round. Matija is checking points.
Yeah, it's the moment to do it.
I've gone differently if I'd a pilot skill killed that Bastion, yeah.
Chug,
I,
chug,
I
chug.
want to know if this is a direct hit.
And there haven't been any crazy rolls, and it's just about the players managing their resources.
Yeah,
You know, it's
So
just
that
about
shows
how much have I got, how much has he got,
right?
can I ride through this?
yeah, and getting some good positioning as well
Yeah.
on the part of Matija.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if the Desi had come in for the bump, that might have helped him out a couple of turns back. Would have let him keep guns on target and kept the pressure on.
Yeah, but it's, I don't know. Like I say, it's been pretty difficult since like about 3 turns ago.
Yeah.
Once Marek got reduced to 1 hit point, and Marek was in a position, it was too, he couldn't take a risky, couldn't get himself into a risky situation to try and trade off a shot on the resistance player. It made things a bit more difficult, and Duchess getting down to 1 hull point as well meant that Chirino was the only ship that was really going to be able to leverage any kind of ability, and with that crit chain he got, yeah, that just became too difficult for him as well.
Yeah.
Boost.
Boosting with Bastion.
Yeah, try and avoid the shot.
Yeah.
Wait.
Less than 5 minutes to go. Yeah, I get the impression we're going to be seeing some slamming.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Yeah.
Just making sure he
He's
doesn't
just
give
making-
anything
yeah.
else away.
Just have
Yeah.
a flame action.
Yeah, we're going to go forwards.
Ailerons forwards.
Now, if he's called this right, and he's got the K here, it could be quite or a talon, but it'd be
no.
Yeah, no, he hasn't.
One bank to the left, right.
You again.
Yeah, he's only got a couple of turns left,
Yeah.
Dials.
Back to dials.
and he's got a huge amount of work to do to get
4
the
minutes to
fireball.
go. And I mean, there's nothing really to be done here. The Imperial player hasn't got any option of being able to defeat the Resistance player, and the Resistance player's only option is to run it. You can't take both ships down. They're too far away from each other now. He's not got the time to get Duchess on one and then get back to the other in time.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, those two ships could kite him all day long.
Yeah.
And they only need one round to bring it in, really.
Yeah. I mean,
but you know, Matija is doing exactly the right thing.
Yeah.
And just conserving his position.
adaptive ailerons to a 1 bank right and followed by a 2 bank right. No 2 turn.
Hard to, yeah. He's not quite able to get his arc back in, I don't think.
No. Barrel rolling.
That will get his arc back in.
Range 3 shot on Bastion.
Okay,
with the target lock.
That's a range 3 shot.
And a force.
Okay.
I will target lock those two.
Target locks the 2 blanks, 1 focus.
Spend 1
Gets
Gets
hit and
the
crit.
Got him.
Spends the focus. You got 1 hit on. It's a
Damaged
crit.
engine.
It's a damaged engine.
I'm not worried. That is,
1 hit
Ooh.
point left on Bastion, but this isn't going to win him the game. It's just trying to bring back his margin to be a little bit better.
Shit. I think I actually managed to kill Bastion. Huh?
Bastion doesn't have many options here.
Yeah.
Fuck.
we've got 4 minutes left, by the way.
No, but I need
That's
to know.
right. I
this
gave
is
him a
just
time
10
extension of 2
seconds.
minutes.
Oh, is he not
Okay.
No, he was 2 hits and then he gets 4 health.
So
Oh, shit.
Yes.
exactly 3.5 minutes left to play. Might get 2 turns
Die
in.
roll, hit crit.
Yes, and I roll basically this and I save the crit and I got the damage engine.
Got you. Okay.
Okay? Damage engine, I either make the maneuver or die.
Okay, so his damaged engine means that he
Pretty much has to do the 1 bank.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to be doing a 2 forward though.
no.
Takes the focus, try and eke it out a bit
Barrel
longer.
to the left.
Where's the light? Forwards, backwards.
Backwards.
Okay.
Now Duchess is going to air on straight,
Using yours.
and then probably got another 3 or 2 turn to the right. Yeah.
Target lock.
Target lock.
Yeah.
Take that shot.
Got the force from 5th brother.
3 dice.
3 dice on Bastion.
Target lock.
Target locks to 2 blanks, just like he rolled last time, huh?
Yeah.
Uh,
This time it comes off.
Yep, he's got 2 hits and a crit.
Bastion's dead.
Explosively dead.
Yep.
Wait, so it's how many?
Hit, crit, crit.
Hit.
Players, that is time on the round.
Blinded pilot and direct hit.
Please finish the round you are on and get your match slips in as quickly as possible. Thank you.
Got you.
Fireball.
Right.
Okay. So they've got a 2-minute extension.
Anything else?
Yes, better roll away. No, actually I don't think. So just focus.
Such a close game.
Yeah. And they're going fast now.
Yeah.
Ailerons.
Yeah. So in fairness to Matija,
2
he's
turn.
definitely not holding the play up.
No,
He's
no.
rattling away.
2-10, yeah, it's gone. Right.
Foul roll. And set it up.
And Rob's really hoping he can get another turn in where he can get a god shot
Yeah.
to scoop the points. He needs to do 3 damage.
Okay.
Nice to see the Fireball doing well there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I say, there were at least 2 going 3-0. And according to you, 3, right? You said Will 1. So the 3 fireballs I know were in the tournament. Both of them, all 3 of them have gone 3-0.
New hotness, right?
Yeah.
And that's quite a long way ahead of the
Ooh.
curve, isn't it, in terms of
Yeah.
averages?
Okay, so
Target lock.
there's no way Duchess is taking down Kazuda. And Kazuda's got a shot on Duchess. Duchess with 1 hit point left.
Target lock.
Spends the target lock. Gets another blank. 2 hits on Kazuda. 1, 2 evades after spending the focus.
3 dice. 1 hull left.
Firing on Duchess. Gets 1 hit point. Oh!
Okay.
We were right, it didn't go to time.
No, it did. Well, yeah, it didn't.
Just barely.
Okay,
Just barely.
Bob, thank you for joining me.
No, great pleasure, man.
Yeah.
Great pleasure.
Enjoy the rest of your day. Time's just gone now. Time just ran out just now. All right, and I'll go over and chat to them at the table to avoid having to do a long, drawn-out interview over here.
Oh man. Good luck with the rest of your games.
You too.
I think I have man.
Whoa, that was a bit hairy for a bit, huh? It was like you were quite far ahead on points for a bit, but like you didn't like. It's not like you tried to run from it, and then you ended up that crit chain on the decimator.
That turned it,
Yeah, that made the game completely different.
Yeah, the crit chain there, and I think Duchess taken a lot early.
Yeah, well, it was Marek that was first, right? Marek was the
Yeah.
one that got put down to 1 hit point, and so he was just kind of like trying to avoid taking any further damage. Then it happened to Duchess, and it's like, so this is where Chirino's got to do the heavy lifting, but yeah, it just ended up, once that quick chain come out and Chirino was also shaking on the edge, it was a bit like, there wasn't much that could be done. Okay.
I was kind of hoping for that Bastion kill shot with Duchess and the Decimator.
Yeah.
Since we haven't actually, okay, I was wondering if that would be a direct hit if I didn't say both of them, but
Yeah.
you'll never know.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have 45 left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
MVP 4 games in a row.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a little token.
Oh, thank you. Oh, right. Wait. I have cards for you as well.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, guys, let's fill this out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got a pen?
So this is all that's left. So pick one.
Thank you. 1 second. Each try 200.
I don't think I've had a Croatian on before.
No, you should have had one, but
40
the
or
guy got
45.
denied. You already called my friend for the stream, not today, but I think in Paris. So
Yeah, I remember in Paris I tried to
Yes,
get one.
and the opponent didn't want to one stream.
Yeah.
So hang on, you had 45 left, but did you have a